So, yes, if you've seen the intro, well, if you didn't see the intro and you skipped it, don't know why you skipped it, probably didn't skip it, but if you did skip it, go back and don't skip it. As you've seen there, if you know your graphics cards, that is a GTX 1060, and I know I didn't show the box, but it isn't the 6GB version, it is the 3GB version. You're probably sitting there thinking, well, last video, you said you was getting a laptop, or we have a spider drone here, thinking he could jump up the ladder. Didn't work out for him. Yeah, if you know your graphics card, that was a 3GB, it wasn't a 6GB, and you're probably wondering why I have a graphics card, considering in my last video, I said that I was getting a gaming laptop, and now I'm not, because Amazon scammed me and I'm gonna save up. So, why have I got a graphics card? Well, it's a long story, but by Friday, yeah, I should have a fully working gaming PC. I'll leave the specs down in the description. I'll tell you how I went about getting this and whatnot, but the specs, I'm not sure on what type of motherboard it is. It's a decent motherboard. I forgot the name of it. It's some long ass name as motherboards usually are, but it's got an i5-4460 in it. Clear my throat, sorry. i5-4460 CPU, which is decent enough for gaming at the moment. That costs still at the moment around about 150. As you've seen, the graphics card's a GTX 1060, 3GB, and I'll tell you a little bit in a minute why I got the 3GB and not the 6GB. It's something to do with value for money, and why you don't really need a 6GB. But yeah, so I've got that, and I've got 16GB of Kingston RAM in it. It's just the stuff you need for gaming, and I've checked the specs out in the benchmarks, and I'll be able to play, most games, well, all games on ultra settings. Checked out DayZ because I've always wanted to play DayZ. And I left that on my DayZ on PS4 video, but I should be able to play DayZ at a good 40 frames per second in tuner on medium settings. So I don't know if that's good for DayZ. I'm guessing it is, because a lot of people do seem to play DayZ on medium to low settings. But I'll be able to play all the games, yes, and the story of how I got it. So, how I got this? Well, so one day I was on the PlayStation. I was talking to my dad. My dad plays PlayStation, and he was going on about how he was playing his PC and he was going into the water on Witcher. And every time he went into the water on Witcher, his computer just crashed. It went black screen and he had to restart the game. So he was going on about how he's going to buy a new PC. He has ordered a new PC, and he was going on about how he's getting rid of his PlayStation, his computer for £200. And I said to him, well, I mean, if you're gonna buy it, if you're gonna sell it for £200, I'll buy it off you for £200. I mean, that's a bargain, considering what is in it. So it does have the 270 Radeon graphics card in it at the moment, and the graphics card was bugging out, and I'll say the Radeon 270. Will not be able to run most games. So he's selling out. The graphics card's a bit buggy at the moment. I'm not sure. We're not sure what's wrong with it. But as you've seen in the intro, I've ordered the GTX 1060 3GB. And this should be a Friday. So he's just basically giving me his PC because he's getting a new one. So why I got the 3GB and not the 6GB? Well, if you bought the 6GB, and there is no problem with the 6GB. I mean, other than the fact that it's an extra 60 sterling, 60 pound in British money, it's quite a big difference. And the only way you're gonna get extra performance out of it is if you're playing in bigger resolution than 1080p, and I don't think that's worth it. I've checked all this. Okay, well, so say if you're playing Battlefield on ultra settings and you're using the 6GB 1060, and you're getting 87, let's say 87 frames per second on ultra settings, and then you're using the 3GB, you're only going to be getting a 3 FPS difference, so it would be somewhere around about 84 frames per second you're going to get. So it's really not that much difference. The only way you're going to get any more performance out of the 1060 6GB is if you're using it on something like 4K, which I highly don't recommend with that graphics card, or you're using something like 1440p. Otherwise, there's really no point. I mean, if you've got the money to go spend on it, and you've got obviously a higher resolution computer, then I do highly recommend buying the 6GB. The GTX at the moment is on Amazon. I bought on Amazon Prime. At the moment is, I think it's, I bought the 6GB on it is £259, and the 3GB 1060 Nvidia is 197. So you're saving quite a lot of money. The only difference is obviously is the RAM in it. It's different RAM, but apart from that, graphics wise and capability and speeds, there's only one core like that is being disabled in the graphics card. So you're gonna get nigh on exactly the same performance out of the 3GB if you're not playing it any more than 1080p. For me, I mean 1080p is fine for me at the moment. In the future, yes, maybe I will update my graphics card. Well, not maybe, but just for the moment, 1080p is fine. And I bought. He's sending me over a monitor as well, and I've got obviously my keyboard and my mouse and whatnot. So I should be able to start uploading some PC games soon. Well, Friday, hopefully. As I said, well, I didn't actually tell you what I was playing. This is Rainbow Six Siege. I downloaded this just after I made my last video, and that was about 5 days ago. And I started playing it, and I'm the reason why most of the games I play lose, because I'm not the best player, as you can probably see by my aim. You're probably sitting there shouting at me like, "What are you doing?" Like, I don't know if any people can see my horrible aim in this is absolutely terrible. But I started playing this. They fixed quite a lot of things since the release. I noticed the aim isn't as clunky anymore. They've kind of fixed the input lag issues. For any of you that are playing it and the screen is like doing this weird thing where it's like basically VSync. If you've got VSync on, it's supposed to stop the screen tearing, but it actually adds more screen tearing than it does stop. And that really confuses me for some reason, so I turned that off and everything's fine. If you are playing in like Terrorist Hunt, then it's probably going to be a lot worse for some reason. I don't know, I was playing Terrorist Hunt. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I'll be getting a new PC Friday. I hope you guys enjoy. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys in a bit. Peace out.